about the future of healthcare industry related to the wellness tourism. See, Malang is actually located in the Bromo Tengger Semeru, and there's also Batu City now, which is really now getting more popular because of the destinations of the family and such, and the culinary and everything. I really want to figure out how, for example, Ibu Megan creating Bali into such of destinations of wellness, and how Ibu Megan probably see healthcare is related to this, all what she's doing. And especially to Dr. Pauline, we are the same coming from hospitals, and how also geriatric is part of a destinations of a certain area for healthcare industries. I hope I'm making my questions quite clear.
Oh, fantastic.
I was wondering how that could happen in
Malang.
Malang and relate to also hospitals, other destinations, accommodations and everything, and community itself.
Okay, so I can use balispirit.com, the initial website that I created, as an example, and I'll try and shorten this, but what you can do for Malang and for other destinations, this is what I truly believe. In branding is very important, but I only learned this because I believed in something. In 2002, for example, I believed that Bali really needed to change its tujuan from come to the beach and party to come to Bali and appreciate the culture and the spirituality. That's what I really believed in. So I began to say that and repeat it through media channels. I created the website, balispirit.com. I started advertising all around the world using my credit cards, not my money because I didn't have any. But I started advertising around the world that Bali was a destination for spirituality, culture, and holistic living. That's what I said. And then by saying that and representing that in my media channels, that is actually kind of what came true. But it came true because the essence of Bali is actually all of that: spirituality, culture, holistic living environment, right? So for Malang is, I've been to Malang, I just didn't remember if it was East or Central. But Malang is beautiful and has the best apple juice in Indonesia, right? And has a real rich, deep culture and beautiful architecture and quaint streets and everything. So you take that uniqueness, I think Ibu Yoke was saying earlier about uniqueness, you take that uniqueness and your belief, what the essence of Malang really is, and you brand that in a very subtle way, but constantly. And the more you say it, the more you believe it, the more people believe it, the more it comes true. And I actually believe that's the power also of, you know, the law of attraction and positive thinking. And so Malang has the potential, it's already there. It's just branding it as such. Yeah.
Thank you, Megan. And I think this is also a learning from everyone that branding is very powerful. You know, you have to be consistent on your communication.
Consistency,
the purpose, again, define the purpose. Because Megan started after the Bomb Bali, create a purpose on how Bali should be seen. Bali should be seen as spiritual destination. If Malang defined the purpose, a new purpose that is unique, that appealing for the new market, then it's another strategy can follow. Consistent communications, strategic media partners, and everything related to that. I really hope that Indonesia is so rich. Places such as Malang should have another potential as a spiritual destination or a healing destination or anything. Define the purpose first.
The other thing I'd like to say is that when you do communicate repetitively and brand something, there's a lot of people who will copy your idea, right? And actually copycatting ideas is brilliant for sustainability, eco-friendly tourism and wellness tourism, because in order for Bali or these different places of Indonesia and Indonesia to grow in this industry, we all have to be doing the same thing. There might be some that become more famous than others, but if we're all caring about the environment and the trash and the ocean and our bodies and our wellness and our mental health, if we all do that, it's better for all of us, right? And the industry will grow. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I guess maybe to talk to, like to Wening, for example, on how community-based and turning a place into a destination. Mungkin suatu saat, you know, like imagine if you have a forest and it's already a community-based. Apa yang harus dilakukan nomor satu tuh, Wening?
Tes. Oh ya. Is it okay if I answer it in bahasa
Nggak
Indonesia?
apa-apa, nanti you can
Ya.
translate. Thank you.
Oh ya. Jadi mungkin belajar dari pengalaman di Pasar Papringan yang menjadi salah satu kunci adalah komunikasi yang clear ke semua orang yang terlibat. Dengan masalah apapun yang dihadapi atau kegiatan pengembangan apa saja yang sedang akan dilakukan. Begitu pula dalam hal pengelolaan keuangan, di Pasar Papringan saat ini sedang mencoba untuk merombak sistem untuk menjadi lebih transparan. Sehingga tidak ada kecurigaan antar anggota, karena biasanya kalau kita tidak memaparkan apa adanya atau sesuai dengan kondisi atau bagaimana situasi yang kita hadapi bersama tidak disampaikan secara detail, itu justru memancing satu kecurigaan dalam komunitas itu sendiri.
All right. Maybe I'm summarizing like to set up a place and certain purpose involving community, transparency become very, very important, as well as financial management. No matter how big is the challenges, community need to be involved and be part of the purpose itself. Terima kasih. Semoga menjawab. Thank you, Werlin. I have one question.
We are really keen to develop what's so-called medical tourism, actually. But from the learning journey, we believe that we cannot do it ourselves. It has to be an ecosystem happening in doing so. I have two questions, Ibu Yoke, if I may. To Voice Travel, if I may, to ask. Pak Narendra, what's the opportunity to create such a story experience traveling to Malang, East Java, and related to something to the healthcare or wellness, something like that? So I'd like to hear from your experience if you ever seeing how Bromo, Batu, and East Java has any chance to do it. So, and of course, that same question goes to Rajendra. Is that correct? Yes. And knowing the location of Malang itself is not as popular as Bali, of course, and others. So, how do we build a certain destination so that it can attract international tourism across Indonesia? So what's the catch to create that? That's the first question. The second question is to Ibu Doctor from Sidesco, Ibu, if I may. So from healthcare, from the hospitals, we create a unit called an aesthetic centers, collaborating with dermatologists and aesthetic surgeons. Ibu, in terms of anti-agings, do you have any experience to create such anti-aging services with healthcare institutions that that attracts wellness tourism, or something with tourism, you know, something like as a destinations. For example, going to Bali, healthcare, and then you're doing some aesthetics or anti-aging treatments and collaborating with the ecosystems around that. If you have any experiences, we would like to hear any insights. If not, probably you have some ideas how to develop such an idea. Thank you, Ibu Yo.
Between Majapahit and Blambangan and the kingdom in the past times, and it's really give us a really rich history, right? When it comes to our products, wellness, etc., it's really important to connect between the history, between local culture, and etc. So the people when try to use our products in terms of wellness, we can tell the story behind it, and as well as the rempah-rempah or bahan used for the spas and etc. Can be like storytelling is very powerful. But in case in Malang, we need to dig what actually the story behind it, because you can like make a collaboration with Dinas Pariwisata as we did before with Dinas Pariwisata Banyuwangi, and they have in their office they have a little museum and the artifacts from the past kingdom, and it sometimes reconnect us in the past times, and they have a connection with the wellness itself. I mean, the artifacts when they do like, I don't know, like medicine and then herbals and some things. So while we deliver our products, then we can tell what kind of history that we related on that products. But again, maybe we have to research deep for the Malang and surrounding. So yeah, maybe we can talk later. Thanks.
Maybe we can talk about that business. But I do agree that you have to do research, go deep from the essence of the place, right? History, the lontar, everything that is related to heritage, value. I think that is something that need to be highlighted. From there, then you look into the potential of the market, which market attracted for such. I think when you talk about sustainability, you talk about the wellness, you talk about the actual storytelling that relate to beauty, relate to health, relate to wellness. Anyone else would like to reply on that one? You familiar with Malang? How do you know Malang? Where is Malang? Tarararam. This is a test.
I don't know where Malan is, I'm sorry, but I'll answer you in a way I would answer to any question related to destination marketing. And so as a travel agent, when we need to promote a particular destination, we need to connect the dots, because most of the time, not every place is Bali where people would just come, have party and leave. That's what Bali I see mostly, and as a travel agent, Bali is not very much used to us, because people come on their own, they land from the flight, they have party on, they have good time, and they leave. They don't need travel agents like us. So going back to your question, what to do, how to promote a destination, it's really important to as a travel agent, how we promote a destination is that we have a fam trip to start with, where we invite media houses on a trip and lots of travel agents and influencer nowadays. Influencer in terms of travel industry. And we invite them on our trips, and when they go back, they write about that particular destination they visited, what is there to offer, what are the experiences are like, and there has to be a unique experience in that particular destination you are trying to promote. Because food is, you can get food everywhere, you can get, roads are everywhere and that sort of thing, but what that particular destination uniqueness is the mostly SOP. So that's what we do. We invite those, we organize those fam trips, and when those people go back, they write in their media or their magazines or on the TV, and influencers on their Instagram and Facebook, and that's the way to go nowadays. And also it's very important to connect the dots when you are making an itinerary and there is a new destination. You really need to look into the aspects like how long is the travel time between the two destinations, what is there to do, what is there to do, what the infrastructure is like, are there good hospital if things goes wrong, because things do go wrong. And you need those hospitals, you need the air connectivity, so those sort of things, and also by attending fairs, just like Berlin Fair takes place, promote those destinations in those sort of travel trades, and it seems to work. It takes time, but once it is there, it works really well. So I would say that's the way to go to promote a destination and make sure that infrastructure and government support and local support is there.
Fantastic. So it's really local support is important, yeah?
Absolutely.
Government involvement when it comes to connectivity, accessibility, infrastructure.
Absolutely.
That is another crucial element. From there, inviting fam trips, top agents,
Media houses, influencers.
Yes, that interested on sustainability,
Exactly.
community-based and wellness destination. Unlike the influencers, or now they call it as opinion makers.
Opinion makers. It just recently came up. It wasn't there 3-4 years ago. It just
Right.
really picked up, and it's helping.
Yes, because travel industry is growing, so certainly people and their connection is also growing. So then connecting the storytelling to highlight the uniqueness into what is tangible, accessibility, connectivity, as well as what do I miss?
The support from the local government.
Exactly. Okay. So good. So I hope that answered Bapa. And the next question is going to Ibu Liani. Ibu Liani, we talk about anti-aging tourism. How do we collaborate with Malang as a destination?
Yeah, maybe in medical wellness in hospital, we must know what is the goal. That is a conventional goal, functional goal, or complementary goal. So we can create traditional, maybe from the ancient of Malang, make bridging with complementary in hospital. If you have dermatologist and aesthetic, that's only a physical characteristic, physical appearance. But actually, more than that. Internist for the hormonal imbalance, brain for the mind, psychologist, because now is for business 3P, profit, planet, and people. And now medicine, not only body, mind, and soul, spirit. So we can combine for that wellness. Creating something in your hospital, because mind is the first brain is mind. The second brain is gut. If your gut problems, your longevity will be decreased. So we can do as a traditional massage, because body massage can make slim. Body massage can make you anti-aging too, and whole lifestyle, diet. What color do you eat? Because antioxidant in every color makes we like, if yellow, maybe more relaxed. That is functional medicine. That's a deep insight. Yeah, like that. You can create everything in your hospital, a unique creating, and a unique integrated creating, because now it's not only a simple one. Collaborating, integrating, and so on. Because if you are only aesthetic and dermatologist, maybe the competence of the doctor not the same. And here in Indonesia, many people trust abroad, going abroad. So better like traditional, because my experience when I bidding in Chicago, I'm not as a doctor. I'm a massager. And the massage, many type of massage can do therapeutic massage, not massage.
Yes. Aromatic massage.
But therapeutic massage is unique massage.
Wonderful. So
Yes.
it has the added value.
Yeah, that's your added value. Combined with aromatic, combined with herb and spicy here in Indonesia. It's a unique treatment maybe, because in Congress come to Bali, that's traditional. I talk about traditional, not about medicine, not about high tech, but traditional, natural, nature